Right, sorry I'm late. Had to pick at the opening of a special needs school. Right, we're back, and Hestu's here. He said he was moving on. A couple of things to catch up on. He sort of talked as if he was about to move on again. But he hasn't. So I don't know when he will. He certainly didn't during the entire time that we spent our 40 Korok seeds. So we have way more many slots and things, which is good. Yeah, he just seems to be staying here for the moment, so that's good. Only downside is his price has gone up. A voice coming from that well over there. Jesus Christ, we're doing the horror film version, are we now? To be fair, I would watch a horror film involving... Have I been saying Hestu or is it Hetsu? Whatever. Anyway, this guy. So yeah, last time the cost was 8, so I think we can get probably 1 of something. Weapons are always pretty good. Yeah, right, and it's gone up to 12, so that was lucky. Yeah, I wonder how long before the people of Lookout Landing actively banish him. It's not that he's got anywhere to be, it's just that the locals keep driving him away from anywhere that he stays for too long. The other thing I wanted to check, and I'm trying, I know this is going to sound laughable considering how our attempts have gone thus far. I am trying to be very productive this time because, you know, I'm as of right now, the it hasn't even, the episodes haven't even started to go up, the archive episodes on the channel, but there's like 20 parts, and we haven't actually left. We've just been dicking around in this like main area, and so we're gonna try and head off to the Rito Mountains this time, and not get distracted by anything. But I just wanted to sort out a bunch here, and then hopefully we can head off, sort out the geoglyph thing, whatever I was missing there. Yeah, and just head on up here. It is here, isn't it? This direction. Pretty sure that's the Ritos. If it isn't, then we'll just go that way anyway. What a pleasant evening. Oh, it's you. What? You were just talking to yourself then. You know, that Puro pad of yours may seem perfect, but it could be even more perfect if it was named after me instead. I'll need to head back to the lab when Josh has got the depths investigation sorted out. Come on, Goggles, are you even listening to me? Oh, you're Goggles. Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying? I completely forgot you were there. I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a chasm myself. No way, no how, you can't do that. Yes, you can. I have. Multiple times. No, just the once, I think. No, actually multiple times, but only once did we survive. But we probably shouldn't tell Robbie that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. That is true. Glowstone Fishing says, Julians can't see him, just Link. And then autocorrects to Hylians. I wish the race of people here had been called Julians. Wait, would that make the land Jyrule? Jyrule. Oh no. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms? I don't know about wonders. But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow... Jesus Christ, get to the point. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pura's favourite student, it'd be the end for me, the end. I wish it'd be the end of this fucking dialogue. But I need more on that that figure. If we have more on it, then we should... Yeah, what figure? Oh, swordsman. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. I have a name. Yeah, I'm aware of your name as well.
Yeah.
Let me get you up to speed. I think I get it. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. Oh, okay. This piece of slate specifically, the image depicted on it. Figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up. He seems to be flipping the middle finger at someone. Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. I want to go down there, see if I can find any more of those. Sure, makes sense. Goggles says it's too dangerous and he won't let me go. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. Will I now? I had plans, actually. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the... It's not just me, right, with this dialogue. I feel like they're saying the same thing at least 3 times. Has Zelda always been like this? I feel like this is... I don't remember getting like this knocked off and just checking out with all the dialogue in this. Like, I get Robbie's like an eccentric character, maybe he talks a lot, but I feel like that's every character we've met. Yeah. So, anyway. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your Purapad's camera to take a picture of it, Josh. Yeah, sure. You don't know about the camera? No, I know about the camera. The game didn't give me an option to say that I know about the camera. You don't need to tell me how to take pictures. Sure. Uh-huh. Once you're ready and raring go, come find me there. Yeah, that's going to be a long while. Wait, hang on. Oh, what now? Fuck's sake. Glowstone Fishing says, it's really babyish dialogue. It is important, though, to do this, but it's multiple Zs. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all of this, swordsman. I have a name. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks. Maybe this will help you out, at least. That was not worth our conversation. I've got a shit ton of those. That's slightly better. Anything else? Chasms are pretty deep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know much about how your camera works. They just want pictures down there. Alright, that's fine. Of shit like that. Anyway, I wanted to investigate this because last time we were down there, we got all them Poes. I'm the one who returns Poes to the afterlife where they belong. Offer Poes to me, they are spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. Alright. There's an option there for you can't have any. This is indeed a... Oh my god, I don't have to do these one by one, do I? I've returned it to where it belonged, yet since I was brought here to the surface, I've been unable to return. Okay. Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. Dark clump. An unusual substance. It's cold to the touch, and it seems as though it's filled with pitch black darkness. Use it in cooking to get a gloom-resistant effect. Oh. I will give you suitable compensation. Do that, then. Oh, you're a shop. Okay. Thought it'd be a, you know... just hand a bunch over until you get something. That looks cool. And we only need 151 more. Yeah, okay, fuck it then. I will wait till I've got 150 because Dark Tunic looks neat. My brethren, whose spirits reside in statues far larger than mine. Oh, don't say that. No need to feel inadequate. Are in the depths of this land. If you encounter my brethren, try offering Poes to them. Will do. Christ alive. Okay, I think that's everything here. Oh, you also notice I got money, and so I bought everything at the shop. And we now have our Hylian tunic. Right, onwards. before anyone else here ropes us into another 45-minute long conversation. Whew. So you'll notice that Bunting evolved into a Rapidash. No, in all actuality, it's one of them again. They usually lead to caves, but... Oh yeah, a skull-type cave. That probably means it's very difficult. I'll have to investigate that later. Anyway, so a while ago, we were at one of the stables, and there was some dialogue about this is not the first time you've stabled with us or something, and I was like, is that just a lore thing, or is that talking about my Breath of the Wild save? And it turns out it was the latter, and it's actually carried over all of my horses from Breath of the Wild, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I discovered this after writing a bunch of amusing names for new horses. So the solution here is we're just going to be very lax with our horse maintenance. So if we leave some behind, that's fine, because we'll just get a new one. Yes, we are going in the right direction, thankfully. But yeah, so this current one is called Pegasus. And it's of a far higher level than you can probably normally get otherwise for this point in the game. So that's neat. You also notice I've got the towing harness on it. I've been wondering whether that like slows them down at all. If it doesn't, then you might as well just keep it on the whole time. Even though in terms of physics it does spook me out a bit, because I feel like just with the momentum it's going to bounce up and like fucking brick me in the back of the head. But hasn't so far. So this big pattern, we've got to find a dragon tear or something. And I feel inclined to do this because I try not to look up too much about anything, but I've heard the dragon tears are like very story relevant, so I think it's, yeah, you're meant to spot it when you go up in the balloon, but for whatever reason we didn't. Is that a thing, or is that just a texturing thing? What's that? Hang on. Oh, looks like this could be it. Once we know what to look for, you know. Because dragon tear could be anything. Dragon tear could be a little teardrop symbol, or it could be a puddle, as it turns out. Dragon puddle. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good, does it? I see why they went with tear. Legend of Zelda, Puddles of the Kingdom. Hello? Oh. Oh! Is this what happened to Zelda? To Zelda?
What? Oh dear.
Take her to the hospital, you fools. Wait, what? Wait, what? Ah! Scary goat man.
Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you.
Yeah, I suppose you couldn't put "what the fuck are you" in the dialogue of a Nintendo game.
Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
No, because that was your cue to introduce yourself.
The daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
Oh,
You two founded Hyrule? And
you're the ones who
you're
keep giving us
the-
antibiotic light bulbs.
My name is Rauru. King Rauru of Hyrule.
Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
Trapped in the past. Samurai Zack. Okay. So that's where she is, right. Not another dimension then. Is that how... So I'm still trying to work out how she stole the Master Sword off me. Maybe that's in another one. After disappearing into the depths under the castle, Zelda wakes up and meets two strangers who introduce themselves as King Rauru and Queen Sonia. She's left startled by a suspicion that she's heard those names before. Cool. Oh, Glowstone Fishing had the far superior joke there and just said a link to the past. Of course. Yeah, they're staring me in the face. Link, you look distracted. What's wrong? Sorry, I was thinking about tits. And then I explained everything to Impa. Goodness, you say you had a vision, saw mysterious figures. Better lay off the mushrooms. And then Princess Zelda. The geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears, and now a vision of the lost princess. This shit is all too whack for me. I'm going home. What if these are all connected? Let's hope so. Let us continue to examine the geoglyphs. They may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there is something to do with geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. Why is it in the records then? If it's forgotten, it's like we've got thousands of books about the unknowable, unfindable, lost land. The Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of a canyon in Hebra. So you even know where it is? Yeah, we know where it is. It's just anytime... That's why we had to write it down, because anyone forgets otherwise. I think we should make our way there soon. Oh god, everyone just... all up in my business. Everyone wants me to go with them. Life of the party. But too fucking bad. We're off to... I guess it's that one? They're all kind of... yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Really? Just there? What's all this then? The rest of Rito Town, I suppose. Right, good. Well, we know how those work now, so... I think I have seen at least one other one around somewhere, so... Oh no! Spooky moon time. Again, like... it would not work as well if that was how they worded it in the dialogue. You know, the blood moon rises... works a lot better.
When the glow of the blood-stained
When the
moon
glow of the
shines
spooky
upon the
moon,
land, the aimless spirits
jimmies shall be rustled. And nasty little critters will come back and boff you in the face. But not if you have a horse. Then it's just a intermittent occasional cutscene that you can skip and ignore the effects of. So, you know. Oh god, speaking of mushrooms. This could be troublesome terrain. Speaking of troublesome terrain, friend of the channel is at it again. I haven't asked how far he is with it, but I imagine he's further than I am. At some point I'm wondering if I'm going to have to adjust where I've drawn the line in terms of stream and off-stream stuff, because so far I'm trying to leave anything remotely interesting for on-stream, which leaves me with fucking very little in the off time. I think I'm going to end up just sort of caves and things are fine to do off stream. See, that's what I'm worried about. God, it just hitting a rock or something and then flying up into the back of my head. Yeah, it's hard to know because sometimes the caves result in shrines, and I kind of the opinion of trying to do all the shrines on stream because they're unique. Yeah, hard to know. It's much like Elden Ring. I think it's something that will adjust as we go along, and as this LP becomes a stupid amount of time and a stupid number of episodes, it will probably swing to being more lenient. For example, fucking Sign Guy, you know, I've been doing a lot of those off stream. I've done shit tons of those off stream actually. And the Korok sort of thing. The last Korok one I did was really fucking annoying actually, because I just found out all this horse stuff, and I got the towing harness on, and I thought, okay, I'll try out the towing harness then. So I went all the way back to the stable, got the horse, put the towing harness on, went all the way back to this Korok, and turned out it wanted me to vertically elevate it above a wall. So the horse was useless, and I had to twat around trying to create some kind of balloon, which took absolutely ages and was very frustrating. The problem is I can get confused here if I'm not careful. And where the fuck am I? Oh no, right, yeah. Yeah, hang on, I've started heading off down to this one. That's the problem. We need to be going towards red. Yeah, Glowstone says I would... Sorry, Glowstone says I would suggest caves off stream. I just saw your prior message. I kept trying to ask, but he was being secretive. Oh, about how far Nathan is on it. Maybe he's completed it. Maybe he's on New Game Plus, which is not a thing in this, really. I don't think. But... Oh! See what I mean? That's terrifying. Hello, Beetle. I feel like I've... Oh! Probably should have paid attention to that. This massive chasm. Yeah. That might be what's impeding our progress. Oh, I was going to say we'd have to leave the horse behind, but there's a bridge right there, so no, it's all good. Just while I'm here.
Ah. Oh.
I simply want to show my other horses. So, from Breath of the Wild, there is Jimbo, No Name, Pegasus, Beethoven, I don't quite know why I named it that, and then Bunting, as of this game, so, but yeah, far higher stats. So we have plenty of horses. Yeah. God, I didn't ask your life story. So, if anything terrible happens to them, God forbid, there's plenty more where that came from. So is this the same, I should not call them chasms, should I? Because that's a different thing, technically. This ravine, canyon, I think, was how Impa described it. That might be where the Forgotten Temple is, somewhere down there. Well, that's going to have to stay forgotten for a minute. So... just wondering when the wind chill is going to kick in exactly. Yeah, okay, we're going a very long way around, but this is following the path, technically. I think I actually... we do have some spicy food, definitely, but it would make sense to pick up any of those we see along the way, because we're probably going to have to be near constantly using it. If everything is as chilly as they say. That doesn't seem cold at all. That seems like a hot springs geyser or something. Or geyser, depending on your preferences. What is that? It's another massive hole in the ground. No, it's a small hole in the ground. I'm in a real bind. Oh, I thought that was part of the soundtrack. Eustace. Oh, hey, did you come down here to rescue me? No, I fell in. It happens to the best of us. I was heading to the Rito village, which is suffering through a fierce blizzard. Yes, I know. To cheer them up with music and supplies. Hope you have more supplies than music. I got my wagon going at a pretty good clip on this road, but then I suddenly drove into this hole. It's never been here before. The horse I was riding ran off somewhere, and my cargo is spoiled. The only thing I have left is the wagon. I haven't figured out how to get both me and my wagon out of this hole, and I won't leave it behind, which leaves me stuck here, plain and simple. It's nice to know I'm not the only one this happens to, but it would be nicer if you had a plan to free us from this hole. And so what was your plan? To just continue playing the horn until you'd starved to death? You fucking idiot. Of course, that would be a bit too easy, wouldn't it? Glowstone says this dude is worth saving. I'm glad you told me, because it's otherwise not apparent. I swear, if the dude starts playing like... you know, just to mock me, I'm gonna climb out of here and leave him to die. There we go. Ah, I didn't really have steering here, did I? Also, I might not even have enough battery. Oh, shit. Huh. Okay. This is not as simple as I thought then. Well, we probably don't need this massive metal grate on there, let's be honest. That's probably only weighing things down more. Yeah, fuck it. We got 2 of these, just bung them on there. 2 balloons shall work better than 1. In theory. The problem is that I don't, at the moment, have any way to kind of switch between different, hang on, that doesn't want to attach. Was it... Right, that's not ideal, but that'll work. I don't have a way to switch between different devices. If I whack one of them, then they all start. So, I can't lift and then start the fans for direction. So I suppose we just have to start from further back. Okay. Something like that. Fuck it, put them on the boxes. Just for a bit of an extra head start. Fine, I won't then. Fucking... Actually, no, I'm gonna be stubborn about it. Glowstone says you can use a Sonya charge while in the air to give more bagtery. Good to know. Oh, you fucking prick. Fine, fine, fine. So, yeah, we haven't actually done that. Is it just like getting a Zonai charge out and then it auto uses or something? Well, I guess we'll find out if we need to. Right. Go number 2. That's way better. Holy shit, yeah. That nailed it. Ah, hold it. Don't take my dear precious wagon away from me. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
Phew, you have me going. Seems mean to take another fellow's precious wagon. My wagon's not the only one who needs to be freed from the hole. I want to get out too. Well, you weren't fucking there, were you? You're just playing on your fucking horn. If you want to get on, then get on.
Oh.
I can't climb up the wall of this hole, and even if I could, I would... Get...
Oh.
If only someone could pull my wagon out of the hole with me in it. Is that too much to hope for? Get in the fucking wagon. You actually make this happen.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll make this happen at gunpoint if I have to. Let's hope you know what you're doing. I'm gonna... What the hell was that noise? Why did you make that noise getting into the wagon? I don't want to get in the wagon now. Not if you're going to be like that. You one of those people who's just like sits down somewhere and is just like, ugh. I've never met a person like that, but he seems to be it. Fucking weirdo. Right. Get this out of the way. I'm out of the hole. Yeah, no shit. So you didn't even seemingly need to get him to land properly. It just triggers once. Yeah, okay. I'm finally out. I got so nervous I fogged up my glasses and missed what you did. But you did it, you actually did it. Thank you so much. If you hadn't come along, I don't know how much longer I would have been stuck in that hole. Forever. Come to think of it, if I hadn't made such a rash decision during the earliest days of the upheaval and run off on my troop, maybe things wouldn't have ended up like this. I mean, the supplies I could... I've got to charge you, like, if you're going to sit here and do an entire fucking therapy session with me. The supplies I collected to help feed Rito Village have all spoiled by now anyway, yep.
Ah.
I should get back to the stable trotters and rejoin my bandmates. That will do more good. Have you not heard of us? I don't care to. We're a music troupe that goes around stables to perform. If I had to guess, it's out of your way, but they might be near Woodland Stable over in Eldon. After I return this wagon I borrowed, I'm going to rejoin the troupe. You do that. There are so many people who would benefit from hearing us play. I doubt that. One more thing. Take this, please, as a cooking ingredient. It's the least I can do. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll bump into each other again. I look forward to playing my horn for you. You fucking stay away from me or I'll call the police. Well, the honey is useful, I guess. Because it's a bit of a pain to get if you have to fight all the bees normally, but it's hardly an amazing reward. But I suppose if we're going to come across his troop here and there, maybe they'll have better rewards. Be interesting if we find him lost in some other hole somewhere and just turns out his bandmates are deliberately trying to get rid of him. We don't need a horn section. We're an 80s synth band. Right, where am I at now? Kalami Bridge. Okay. Sounds worryingly like Calamity Bridge. Big old bone tower by the looks of it. Wait. Or is that a massive tree? I don't know. I just spotted all the other trees. No, that is a weird tower. Okay. But probably not out of bone. Oh, God. These are never quick, but I will try and do this quickly. You'd think I'd be a fucking expert at these by now. That really ain't it, Chief. Well, damn. First try. That makes a nice change. Maybe I am getting better at these. Give me things. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Money's always good, although I'm fucking loaded at the moment. Those will actually be very useful where we're going. And those are always useful. If only the horn guy could have been as generous. Right. That's probably the quickest one of those we've ever done. Right, this is very dicey, isn't it? Bunch of chaps down there. the fuck? Oh. Octorock thing. And the lizards. Nope. I don't care for it. You can... Ah, Jesus. Come on. Come on, Pegasus. Ideally avoid the walls. If you can. And now we're unbearably cold. But, to be fair, I don't think we have our super warm trousers on. There we go. Better for the moment, then. Apparently there's a shrine right by us as well. I don't know if that would be worth doing since we're here. Give it a go, I suppose. I did wonder about, because if it's like Breath of the Wild, chances are you can approach any of the 4 sort of regions in whatever order you want. And since they were so heavily signposting the Rito village, my inclination would be to try a different one first and just sort of see how it is, but I don't know. Oromowak, if you say so, mate. I figured we'd go for this one. And also, because currently in the UK, the temperatures have... Summer has finally decided to arrive, and it ain't fucking about. So things are very, very hot at the moment, so trying to think cold thoughts. Glowstone says, I can confirm the regions are your choice. Fair enough. Well, unless we get to the Rito village and it's like something incredibly boring, we'll do Rito first, and then who knows after that. Turns out this cold snap is caused by our mounting tax returns that we haven't done. Link, please help us. The Hyrulean IRS is after us. S995 says salutations. Hello. Horse steps. Glowstone says, I did Rito first, and I'd say it's a good one to do first. I figure it's got to be a pretty natural starting point. That's why they're, you know, pushing for it so much. A launching device. Ah, missiles. My favourite. Make the missiles hit that. Presumably. But that's up in the air. Okay, just, yeah. Forwards and off the ramp. That should work. If there's a further trick to this, I guess it will become apparent. Although it'll probably get more complicated through the door, so. Ding. Lucky that didn't blow up the switch. No one else can ever do this again. Doesn't appear to actually be any rockets in here, so it's a good job I only used the one. Oh, but they come back. That's very handy. Why couldn't some of the other shrines we've done be like that, where we just used up all the material and then we're kind of stuck? Maybe one will work for that. I mean, it's on rails, or maybe it'll like veer it wildly left and off track, but who knows? Oh Christ, yeah, it doesn't like that. Made it. Flawless landing. 10 points. And finally... It's odd that you have these spare ones lying around. Don't suppose you have to go back down for anything. Sometimes there's bonus things. Then again, the bonus things are like basically, you know, just fucking opals and shit, aren't they? So I saw something online of somebody what looked like basically attaching themselves to a rocket. And I'm curious as to how they did that. If it's like you do it to your shield or something. Can that work? Okay. Here goes very little. Okay. That seems like it should be a thing, but... Oh! Fuck me. Okay. Okay. Oh, did that use it up? Ah. Alright. No, it didn't. Fuse has already been used on this. Okay. But where Rocket then? Then who has phone? No, don't use that one. That one's our best one. Okay. So... Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, no forward momentum, but that worked. Yeah, the clips I saw seemed like somebody going forwards. Well, there was definitely someone going forwards on the rocket, but they were like bouncing all over the fucking shop. It's like something out of Devil May Cry 5. It's nuts. But perhaps we shall get to that. Right. I've wondered if you... I didn't know that was Rauru specifically, and now we know that lady is called Sonya. Rauru studied all her moves. Cheers.